Is it?
Yeah, I think they can all. They can. Everybody is able to hear or smooth dulcet tones now.
Let's see. Wait for it.
I know for sure.
You know for sure?
Yeah. Look at this little meter, nicely in the yellow, with the general.
Oh yes,
it works. We are so happy to be back.
Okay, so
We are happy that we.
So what happened is that we were explaining a technical problem we had. And because of that, we delayed the stream.
Yes.
But then there was another technical difficulty that didn't let us explain the technical difficulty.
I think all of it started when I said, I'm so worried that one day I will push the start recording button and it won't work.
And he didn't. The moment he said it, it stopped working. Just presses it, boom, error.
It was like my PC was saying, like, oh yeah.
That's exactly what.
That's a good idea, man. Yeah. I'm just going to do just that.
So then we tried to explain it, and then the microphone was not working.
And of course, we're recording this, not only streaming it, because later we're gonna put this through the YouTubes.
Yeah.
But what is it actually that we're putting through the YouTubes?
Now
nothing. Now it is, as we like to call in Twitch terms, just chatting.
Just chatting.
Wait. Where's my? Well, it's not a cup of tea, but
yeah.
That's.
Yes. So now we're just chatting, but we're putting this on YouTube soon. We'll put episodes 11 to 13 on YouTube as well.
For sure.
So you can go check this out.
What is on there?
It's one more turn and one more turn.
And one more turn. Civilization 6.
So this is Aris, Ymir, Politopoulos, so that's Angus, Dr. Adam, Mol, and we're playing...
We are both Cyrus.
Yeah, we're both Cyrus, and we're going through our playthrough of Civilization 6 with the Persian Empire. We're quite far into the game.
Look, even the game loads.
Even the game loads.
I think... because there was like, for 1 second it was black. I was like, no!
Please don't. Anyway.
Alright. Well, with all these things that have gone wrong, I'm sure that this thing can only go right now.
Yeah. Okay, so don't
famous last words of entire civilizations.
Yeah, literally.
All right, man.
In any case, where are we?
Where are we? Well, we were just looking at our lovely capital.
Yeah.
Which is, I have to say, as civilization capitals go, is thoroughly unimpressive.
One of the most unimpressive capitals I've ever seen.
Yes.
Like, admittedly, we haven't done a good job in micromanaging the cities. We discussed it in the previous episode, how little we have done in terms of micromanaging the cities. But we also don't really care because we have so many cities that it doesn't really
honestly, we're not at a high difficulty level. We're at Prince, right? I think we're at Prince. But still, I'm honestly kind of amazed that we are ahead as far as we are.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Let's see. We're leading basically in every little field, except for the one field that I think, by the way, we should talk about, because we've not really talked about religion and civilization at all. And it may tie into another nice little app that was produced, came out today.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, but let's just go to our next turn. And probably there's going to be one unit that's going to be like, yeah, no, I really need to do something still.
Yeah. So where we are at, we just conquered another civilization. The Vikings.
Yeah, but we shall not mention the Viking War.
Okay.
Because then Killa will rip off our Viking, anti-Viking heads.
And we're being converted.
It's so nice. It's kind of relaxing to not be part of the religion games. Like, look at these little fun units running around.
I think I've never actually done a religious victory because it seems so dull and boring.
It's also damn hard.
It's damn hard.
Also, it will always be, maybe, not to riff too much on religion, but it will always be a military religious victory. Because you will have to take out militarily that one other sect that has really strong religion. And there's always one. There's always one. Alright, what are we even doing? We're just being asked for next turn again. Well, that is particularly because, of course, we are, well, not over here, but over here. We're having some minor preparations
or
major preparations.
Yeah,
for something that will go down here.
Yeah.
Before we do that, we should buy ourselves. So I think
we're back way up on money, which is great.
Yeah, that's good. But I'm gonna go a little bit down on money because we definitely want to have a unit here.
Yeah.
Not a ranger.
No,
go for a ranger. No observation rule. Why would you do that?
Infantry, artillery, pack and shot. I think infantry.
Yeah, pack and shot. How about no? But indeed, the infantry.
Yeah.
Cool. Because this dude will just hang out here and will hopefully take care of any other units coming our way. Because we are slowly making our way to a domination victory. Or a culture victory.
I've been trying to push my cultural agenda here, but
it's actually, if you see the type of things that we're building, we're going for a cultural victory.
But then a domination victory is probably quicker.
Is probably going to.
So we'll see. We've been producing a lot of monuments and stuff.
I feel kind of.
Let's have an overview of our army there.
We have a lovely, nice and small army, including 2 bits of artillery and then some cannon. That cannon is really not. Exactly. That cannon is not really gonna help us much at all, I would say.
No, not anymore.
But it will take care of the units. But
we have a bit of infantry there still that we can implement.
Yeah, I feel that we should have 1 more unit before we head in there.
Yeah,
I think probably
maybe with 2 more units.
2 more units would be best, but I feel that we can probably, while we're at war, actually.
I mean, we can pick up these 2 infantry units, right?
Yeah, but I kind of want to leave them here because I think so. What will happen, of course? We're going to be at war with Rio de Janeiro, with Brazil, but Brazil is in an alliance with America. And Macedonia.
Yeah.
Also reminds me, we should talk about Macedonia for a bit. But we will do that probably when we're steamrolling their armies.
Yeah, Macedonia is probably
very un-Macedonian-like, but or at least the type of Macedonia that this game is portraying.
Yeah.
And so we will get this extra wave in when our other units are probably already a little bit weakened. So I want to keep them in our cities.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's about it. Let's just go for another turn.
Mm-hmm. Let's just go for another turn.
Yes.
Let's see what's up on the Twitter here.
India adopted the economic policy
okay, plastics. Yes, I've been wanting to do plastics in a while.
You've been wanting to do plastics in a while.
In the hierarchy of the major poetic substances, plastic figures as a disgraced material lost between the effusiveness of rubber and the flat hardness of metal. What?
This particular person, of course, you know. Huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, he's a particular material culture focused philosopher, and major poetic substance. You don't get this particular quote?
I get it.
I mean, so I wouldn't say I agree with it necessarily.
I mean, in poetic terms, sure.
But exactly, because plastic. I mean, this is also from a time where, in fact, rubber.
Yeah, it was.
What was the nickname for it again? It was called the devil's milk.
Yeah.
Because there were so much things going on socio-politically concerning rubber.
Yeah.
And then there's the flat hardness of metal, which is sort of. I mean, this is also a very sensual description of it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of out of the ordinary for Civ to do something quite as deep and not witty, not really witty as this. So we will, using plastics, we'll get UFOs. Spec Ops.
Spec Ops. Atomic Era Reconnaissance Unit. Paradrop ability allows movement from friendly tile to location 7 tiles away. It's fine.
That's actually probably the one unit that we want to get still.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And then this is particularly why...
This is why we wanted it. Because we have so much oil but only in the sea.
Yes.
So we need to start drilling oil.
And fishing boats, more food. Which is good because all of our cities are starving and some of them have fishing boats.
Only some of them though.
Yeah.
Not many.
Plastics. Yesterday there was another major hurdle overcome when it comes to regulations of throwaway plastics in the EU Parliament. And that, of course, is one of those things that plastics are, I think they are, as Borth is sort of pointing out, are interesting. They're sort of in between, in his case, are a very interesting material. Because they are so thoroughly modern.
Yeah.
They don't exist before the modern age.
Yeah.
And they are also thoroughly positive and negative at the same time.
Yeah.
Because there are so many things that are great happening in this world because of plastics.
Yeah.
Like, I know, and for a moment I thought plastic figures. My mind immediately went to toys. I was like, yeah, Joe, yeah. but in general, I mean, it's hard to overstate the cultural significance in our times, and also the revolution, in terms of small time when plastic has become part of our lives.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it is also a major problem. I don't know if you're following the the ocean cleanup operation a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, same here, and they're underway now, and I'm really interested to see what will come out. But
yeah, for sure.
Haley is very much into sort of as these little hype moments. So ocean cleanup came up again as a topic, and then she was going into microplastics. So now for probably last 2 weeks, he has been researching how we ingest like a ton of microplastics with our water, with our toothpaste, with our this, with our that, like all sorts. There's like tiny flecks of plastic in there because they just don't get out of the. They just don't decompose.
Yeah.
Which is in that sense, plastics is the ceramics of our age.
Yeah.
Both doesn't decompose. It's both revolutionary. In contrast, however, ceramics, unless you do something really weird with it, are not toxic for you.
Not at all.
And plastic is really
for the environment.
Or for the environment. In fact, for the environment, some types of environment, getting a bit of ceramics into the soil actually be really good.
Yeah.
So anyway,
actually be good.
That's we are mostly interested in plastics.
Yeah.
Because it allows us to build even more polluting stuff. Oil rigs. Hey!
Plastics. So the world stage for future discoveries in the atomic era.
I have the sense that we're okay. I guess we
defined humanity's future with cultural heritage. And now we're doing it in terms of technologies
as well. Okay. So this is the civic breakthrough, and then this is the technology breakthrough, which both of us means we're the first there.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, city needs food. Yeah, there we go. More amenities, more fun. We're having wars. That they're fun enough.
World's first technology of new era. That was us. Yeah.
All right. Let's. We always open the technology tree. Yeah. Why do we do that?
Because we like networks and technologies and trees.
Yeah, I think, although of course you can just sort of pick from a game perspective, like quickly pick.
Yeah.
See, literally eyeing through the tree and seeing what you've done and what you should pick next.
Like military
tactics. I mean, it's kind of nice, by the way, that probably this is what Alexander is doing at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Alexander, you poor guy. Pedro is investing in some rifling or something. I don't know what he's doing. Rifling. We could do we could go for
synthetic materials.
We could go for helicopters already.
No, but we're not gonna do this because we have 2 more technologies in the modern era to
for sure
finish. So
they're also already boosted, so that's great.
One of them is boosted.
Oh, one of them. This will not be boosted.
No, exactly. So we're going for chemistry now.
Yeah, I think so, because that will give us a research lab to make sure that we get.
We keep up, we can keep up our science. That's great.
It's coming up.
Damn.
It's coming up.
It's soon.
That will open up another can of worms for us.
Yeah.
Where we probably have to read into it a little bit as well, I feel.
Yeah.
Whoops. We don't want that. Why would we want that? No. There is a unit needing orders. That's a supply con.
No,
that's being built or something.
No,
the infantry. Okay,
just telling him to fortify that for now.
The alert actually.
Okay.
All right.
Things are going pretty smoothly for now. Alrighty,
Shall we proceed with the cam because it feels zoomed in again?
I don't know. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Just a little bit on the side.
Oh, it's not zoomed in. Yeah, actually.
It's fine.
That's fine. We just need to.
Because
I need to come a little bit closer to you. Last stream we were just both of us were half.
Exactly. So let's see where we are. Unit in solar, let's do this guy.
Horatio Nelson. He made it over.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's actually something we
don't
want to forget.
Them?
No.
Okay.
But India is also in an alliance with these dudes, I think. The only one who's not is Saladin.
Yeah, but we are not attacking India at this point.
No, but he will attack us.
No, he won't. I don't think they are in an alliance.
They are.
Yeah? Oh yeah, they are. Well, they have just they're.
So in fact,
have the world against us.
Except for Saladin, who's he's not really your great friend. But that means we should also buy ourselves a unit here at some point.
Yeah.
So it will take a little while longer still. That said, right now we have an ironclad here. That's good. We'll put that one. I think. We also have plenty of resources that we're not doing anything.
What are we doing?
No, we just keep keeping it together with the ironclad.
Because what is he giving us?
He's giving us. Right now he's giving us
the passive ability.
The passive ability. Sorry, this is one. +5 and +1 movement.
Okay.
So that's actually pretty good.
That's pretty okay. Alright.
In fact, what I'm going to be doing, because it is within 2 tiles.
Yeah.
So, although I kind of feel that this one is useful here as well, I'm still gonna take him over there. Yeah.
Okay. Next turn.
For some reason it doesn't want. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How was your week?
The week was crazy.
Crazy? Why?
Because it's exam week, and you would think that exam weeks are crazy for the students. Turns out it's crazy for the teachers.
For the teachers too. That's why you don't do exams.
Yeah, well, it was not my choice either, so...
Exams are an outmoded way of interacting with knowledge.
Whoa, wait. The citizens of Ray are the first in the world to discover that the only thing better than living in Ray is living in a slightly cleaner place outside of it. What?
Oh, it's a neighborhood.
Oh, we got a neighborhood.
I was like,
what?
Are people leaving our cities now? That's a roundabout way of saying you've built a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's perfect.
That is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright. So Ray has been...
I guess we should choose a new production in Ray.
Yes. Shall we go for an aerodrome or something?
Aren't we building already an aerodrome somewhere close by?
Over here?
There.
Yes. Okay, well, we don't really need it.
But maybe like we have...
Let's grow this puppy. Why not?
Yeah, let's...
I guess so, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Entertainment complex. I almost wish that we could build a seaside resort.
But we need...
Or maybe actually build a seaside resort with workers. Anyway, okay. Fruit market.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be important.
Yeah, I don't think it should be. These are not allied with one of our...
No, they're not.
No, I think so. So the only thing we'll... Because otherwise we also need to upgrade.
Yeah, that's a crossbowman forgotten.
Yes, a forgotten crossbowman.
Yeah.
It's like one of those old night watches that you had.
Yeah.
Which just were operational for the longest time with the most outmoded weapons in all these cities.
Okay.
Alright, next turn.
This is going pretty fast.
This is
for some weird reason.
Because we're not fighting. And also because we are so freaking eager to get to... Come on, game. Da, 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 da. Wait. This is a special moment, Aris. We have to really celebrate this particular moment. When it comes.
Always trying to rub
Got that. This is what we wanted to talk about.
We've done it. We are finally...
This is exactly what we wanted to talk about. We said we wouldn't talk about it last stream because we were still researching it. But now we get to talk about it.
Yes.
Perfect.
With your people and choose to try capitalism. Government and social policy changes are free this turn. That's lovely. Always try to rub up against money, for if you rub against money long enough, some of it may rub off on you. Trickle down politics on a personal scale, it doesn't work, I can tell you.
It does not work.
Although maybe the problem is that we're not rubbing up against money.
Maybe. I don't... Yeah. That's why they're using now plastic money, credit cards, because you can't... Like, you end up with just plastic on your face.
Exactly. Or, in fact, crypto on your face.
Maybe.
Like, oh, there's some crypto on your face.
And we all know that's a scam by now. So.
Exactly.
Okay, let's change policies before we...
Well, let's first briefly look at... Apparently we have laissez-faire, which means... Basically, it means it's a very beautiful thing of the market gets to do whatever the fucking hell the market pleases.
So that
it's laissez-faire. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Just call it like market thinking or something.
Yeah.
Just something else less elegant than laissez-faire. Let's just do it. Let's not just do it. Okay, this is called market economy. I guess they had to go for something else.
Your international trade routes provide +1 gold per luxury and strategic resource improved at the destination, as well as +2 culture and +2 science. Why?
Well,
anyway,
I think if one thing, we don't want to get into this entire rant about capitalism, but I think that one thing that capitalism by now has proven, the advanced stage of it, that trade routes will not provide more gold, or culture. Well, culture maybe. Okay, culture
sometimes.
Maybe. And science I can also see, but definitely that gold first part.
Yeah.
To societies. Well, trade routes maybe. But I guess what they mean here is, of course, the idea of like corporations working on an international scale.
I think so, yeah.
Anywho, it's interesting, by the way, that this is the best they can come up with in terms of game mechanics.
Yeah.
Because trade routes is like such a...
It's a bit
shopping mall.
One of the worst inventions of capitalism. +4 tourism. I don't get. Like, okay, can only build once in a city, that I also don't get.
Yes.
Even if the city has multiple neighborhoods.
I think
that's not
what we've also proven is our excellent ability, especially in America, to have plenty of shopping malls.
Plenty of shopping malls. So I don't get why. I don't get why it gives +4 tourism. If anything, if you're visiting another place, you don't want to go to a shopping mall. Like it's
well, no, literally, I think this is a very European mindset, Aris.
That's okay.
What? But, and also, it's also a mindset of somebody who's not super much into buying stuff.
Maybe,
unless it's magic cards.
Yeah, I have my reasons. No, but I mean. It is a European mindset, probably indeed. But also
plenty of what often happened when I was in America, or actually when Haley was in America, and I would talk about the place where Haley would be working, which is San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
If you know it, then you know it because of the body farm where she worked.
Yeah.
But if you actually, San Antonio is a small city, just a little bit south, I think, of Austin. But what people will know. Like almost across America, or at least many of them will know who have ever visited, is that it has a major outlet, a shopping mall.
Okay, let me.
So people actually come there to.
But that's a different thing. Okay, let me explain what I mean, because some people in the chat are also saying that they like visiting shopping malls, and Megalithic says that they exist for a reason. Yes, but after a certain point, every shopping mall is pretty much built on the same premise. You don't really see. Like a very wide difference, at least in Europe, between shopping malls, unless say you go to Dubai or something where they have these super fancy like sky type shopping malls and stuff. But for the city itself, so for the place where you live in, I can see the +1 amenity or even more. But I can't see. I think +4 tourism, it just exaggerates the concept.
I would say that they've also. If they want to go for the tourism aspect, they've misnamed it. Because really what this should have been is a shopping district. Because plenty of people go to Paris, London, or any of the other bigger... Milan. To do some shopping.
Yeah. Then it would make more sense.
Yeah.
And then it would also probably make more sense if you kept it as one per city. Because usually you just have one big shopping district.
So actually I feel that they're doing that, but of course... Call a shopping district or like a shopping street or something. It's not a building that you can build in a neighborhood.
But you could build it as a district in your capital.
I would actually say that this would have been far better as a district.
I think so. I think so as well.
But then they already have the market district, so it's weird.
Just make it as an improvement to the market district.
Yeah. Also, yeah, exactly.
Why is it not? There you have it. We figured it out.
Why should it be in a neighborhood?
Calling it a district is kind of confusing because it's already a term used in the game.
But that's exactly we wanted to make its own district, or in fact, it should be a market district. But that's it. We can go into super granular detail.
Yeah. Anyway, this is our proposition.
The implications of capitalism in civilization are kind of meh.
Because basically you've been playing a capitalistic economy throughout the game.
I would say so as well. Well, not capitalistic. Not capitalistic in the narrow sense of it, of course, is, and let's change some policies while we talk about this, of course, making money with money.
Yeah, okay.
And that we have not been doing. That's what we only a small part of it.
Actually, we have been doing this is exactly what we've been doing. We're making money with them.
This is our particular strategy, but you don't have to follow that strategy.
No, okay, fair.
We in fact use most of our money in the beginning of the game to build traders.
Yeah.
Which is also something I always do. And now actually we're using most of our money, keeping it in reserve to get a walloping amount of money once we've built.
No, exactly. So that's a very... Anyway, why do we have an economic policy to add?
Capitalism, man.
Anyway.
I don't know, probably something got outmoded and now we need something else.
Okay, so are we actually doing the market economy though?
We have a lot of international trade routes, I feel. There's already a free market. I don't really know where we got that from.
Yeah, so why is free market different? Why did we get market economy now and free market we already had?
I don't know where free market came
That doesn't make sense. Game, that does not make sense.
Where did free market came from?
The whole idea...
Find it.
Free market civilization.
So...
Let's see. Free market comes in the Enlightenment. Yeah, comes with the Enlightenment.
Okay.
Why does free market come with it? I mean, it would make more sense with the Enlightenment to have the market economy.
I guess that.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That would make a bit more sense. And all of it doesn't make any sense to begin with.
Yeah.
It all's a house of cards. When you look at it,
yeah,
it's still a lot of fun because you can play with the cards, but it sort of falls down as a house.
Yeah.
Let's maybe put in skyscrapers because I really want to frigging finish Big Ben soon.
Okay.
And maybe build some more wonders, or not.
I don't care.
Or this. Let's go for this because culture. All
yeah, that's really good.
That's still pretty good, I would say.
That's our legacy.
This is also pretty.
I think we should change this now if we're going to war.
I think so as well. Maybe this one.
No, units have 50% less combat strength reduction from being injured.
That is a really good one. Yes. Let's see. Where is it?
Shit.
There. Yes. Yeah. Boom. Right. Let's see.
Okay. So yeah, confirm, and now let's go into the civic tree because we want to see capitalism.
We also have, yes, of course.
We also want to see capitalism in the civic tree, and we can also open the Civilopedia entry. Okay, so what we said last time, capitalism is an end. It doesn't lead you anywhere.
Yeah.
Which is very weird. First of all, it's not connected to ideology. It's disconnected from ideology, and it's.
Is it weird?
Yeah. Because it started as an ideology. An economic system, but proposed on the basis of ideology.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that ideology is connected to fascism and communism, but why not capitalism? Like the way it's presented, first of all, as we said, capitalism is not connected to class struggle. Mm-hmm. Marx would turn around in his grave right now.
Yeah.
Capitalism is an end, so you can't get anything else out of it.
It's a dead end.
It's a dead end. It's not connected to ideology. And it's only related to economy, so it's perceived simply for its economic means and nothing else society related.
Yeah, it's interesting that the game is sort of cordoning it off in such a way. I also don't see any particular use for having these dead end. I mean, Scorched Earth is a dead end civic.
Yeah.
Opera and Ballet is a dead end civic.
That's very weird as well. Reformed Church
is a dead end civic.
That's also why is Reformed Church a dead end civic? We didn't discuss it, but
because in a very real way, there probably should be a connection here.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah. Well,
yeah,
anyway,
it should.
Yeah, it should. In fact. Anyway,
and also,
you can draw from based on actual history, but also. So more and more, I have the feeling, and we will look a little bit more into this over the coming time, that the trees that make up Civ's progress structure are really the concepts that they represent don't really connect. They're in game terms, not always. Less and less so than they did in previous Civs. Yeah. Maybe this is rose-tinted glasses, and we have to actually look at this.
Maybe,
but I feel that they connect less and less as the series progresses, because. Yeah. And of course, it's super difficult to make it all connect because you're dealing with this game mechanic as well. It has to make sense, and you don't want to make everything necessary for everything else. Because then,
because then it's super linear. But this is also super linear. Like the civics tree doesn't feel non-linear at this point.
No, in fact, because here, of course.
Because we are doing everything. no matter, I guess there is an argument for, okay, you can skip something, like if we wouldn't care about culture, then we don't do conservation, and we never end up with cultural heritage, and that's fine. So from a gameplay perspective, it might have some meaning.
A double dead end, interesting.
Yeah, but on like
so
on a basic level.
In fact, as you say, on a basic level, it is. If you look at this as a network, then here is a choke point, because really here there's only these. Well, actually, this is ideology is the choke point.
Yeah.
For opening up the civic tree once again.
So you have to do this.
Like you have to have ideology for
2 of 3 in this stage, like in the beginning of the modern era, you have to do, and it just gives you an option to, if you want, follow a dead end, which is cultural heritage much later.
So in a different way of designing this, would you have connected capitalism to these ideologies as well?
Yeah, I would have capitalism as part of this.
I would also have connected, maybe make a double choke point, and from a flavor perspective, definitely. I don't know how that would mess with the game mechanics. Or just say that both capitalism and ideology lead to suffrage. Well, not suffrage. Suffrage is, I think, a difficult. We will talk about that.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult to sort of put off suffrage versus totalitarianism and class struggle. But definitely capitalism and class struggle should be connected.
No, also totalitarianism, I think.
I feel so as well, because historically speaking, of course,
it makes sense.
The collapse of the economy was really part of the real rise of totalitarianism.
Yeah.
But, totalitarianism is, of course, another difficult thing.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
All right, it is what it is. And that said, let's...
And now we are forced to do ideology.
We are forced to do...
Also, you can't Eureka ideology.
Apparently not.
Why?
Well, because why would you Eureka an ideology? It's like... I just in general find the thing that we're going to be culturing, because I'm not really researching it now, but we're culturing it, a very weird thing. So why would you even say we're investing in ideologies? Like what?
No, it's true.
It's true. I mean, I can see how we say, hey, let's as a society invest in the idea of suffrage or in these other kind of things, but not let's invest in ideology.
Yeah, but
you know what we're really missing in our society at the moment? Ideology.
No, but for example, class struggle, the Eureka moment is build 3 factories, which actually it's not a good thing. It's not a Eureka really moment. Would say it's a result, a consequence. Of
ideology, a boost for that would have been have 3 great works of writing.
Yeah, that would be
or 3 great works or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's it's only taking 2 turns, so we'll get to talk more about it later. Join us in 2 turns. Oh, we
also get
another great person, because
we can recruit 2 actually at this point.
Oh my lord! Oh, people,
relax.
Relax. We know we're popular, but that said, there are. I have to say, there are pretty damn cool, great people.
No. Alfred Nobel, which is great.
Basically, the person that gave birth to all the great people great scientists in our age, at least their recognition. So, of course, this is the scientist.
And this is literally also what it does. Applies 23 great people points towards recruiting all current and future great people.
Nice.
The game just...
Nice. The game is in these types of ways, it is smart, I have to say. Alfred Nobel, for those of you who don't know, of the Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
The guy who invented TNT, and then said, "Oh, wait a minute, this is actually not very cool. Whoops!
Yeah.
let's do something good with the money that I earned from this weapon of mass destruction." But of course, we're recruiting you. Thank you, sir. And we're also recruiting Titian, because Titian is, in a way, one of my more favorite. I'm not a great art history buff, but I do like myself some Titian.
Sure. And also,
in Dutch, it is. I think it has a better name, Titian. Of course, not his name, but anyway.
Where are
production.
We're in Parsa.
Okay, Parsa gets to build.
Parsa gets to build maybe a soldier.
That will take too long, my friend.
It will take too long.
Yeah, Parsa's like, yeah, man. Maybe what?
Maybe a shipyard.
In the industrial zone would be kind of nice.
Would be kind of neat, but.
It kind of needs it, because otherwise nothing is ever happening with Parsa.
And let's get to that single food one. No, that's had 6 food. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see.
No, this one seems.
This one seems to be a good one. Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
Envoys.
Envoys, I don't
We
know
have
why.
2 of them. And we were investing Nanmandol, we lost it. We want Nanmandol, we were investing in Stockholm, but I feel like we need to put 2 on Nanmandol.
We didn't lose Nanmandol. Oh wait, we did lose Nanmandol.
Yeah, so get both of them in there. Unfair placement. Nanmandol, stay with us.
Stay with us, we need you. Alright, there we
Need
have
that, huh?
kitchen. Let's see if we can actually have some room for you, my friend, to put some. Wait, I guess that maybe we have to transfer to another city like this, and it will show us.
There.
Actually, there we go. You don't have. You're lucky. You don't have to walk too far.
And do it immediately. Make him work. Assunta. Nice.
Very nice.
The Ascension.
Displayed in the art museum of Nidaros.
Nice. Very nice. Very
There you go. That's the type of civilization we are. We may, overthrow your leader, but we will give you some really nice, great works. Yeah. What has Harald Hardrada ever done for you? Has he brought you such a beautiful...
We don't know. Few great works.
Oh, you mean...
we don't know what's in the museum.
So in Nidaros at the museum, I feel that...
There was nothing.
I guess there was something there at some point, but probably it's...
Our museums are still not theming. I don't like that.
No, they're not theming.
But as we said, we need to have, 2 different... Look at the temple, look at the amphitheater. We have so many things now all of a sudden to place.
Objects of the same type?
No, it has to have... The theme, it has to have...
From different artists. So here we have twice Michelangelo.
Yeah, so that does not work.
So, and we have religious.
Yeah, so basically we need to take this and get it there, and one of these and get it there.
But it doesn't want... Oh, there we go.
No, not the sculpture. This is not from the same type. We need the painting.
Oh, a painting.
Yeah, so this has to get there. And one more from Pharsalus.
I think maybe... Will this work?
There.
Oh, it's not themed. Oh, neat. Okay, cool.
So
here it's the same era from different civilizations. So that will be hard because we have Cyrus, and another Cyrus, and we don't really have any other.
Yeah, it's a relic in a palace. Do we have any great people doing nothing? Because all of a sudden we have so many places to put great work.
You mean after a nice little conquest tour?
Yeah, exactly.
I think we may have some random great people. This will actually be manual inspection of great people then, because I don't know how to look for them otherwise. So no.
We have so many infantry units as well.
Infantry, yeah.
Let's take from Alessund. Let's take that person out.
Yeah, you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we need to start moving.
Yes, we do. But first things first. Let's first do our little great person
inspection. So
nobody there, of course, because nothing ever happens on that continent. We have Alfred Noble there. We already knew. That's a spy. He's protecting our research.
Nobody. We have a musician, which we can soon.
Yes, we definitely can. No. Already, I feel.
No, right? Where? No.
Oh no.
No, we cannot. Right. We're building somewhere a station.
An opera house or something like that.
Nothing.
Okay, nothing there. Nothing there.
You're on the cities on the south.
Here we have a siege tower and a musket man.
Okay, so we don't have anything
I feel
else.
that we're out of great people.
We're out of great people, so
that's
be recruiting.
Finally, we've taken care of our backlog of great people.
Yeah. So what, Alfred Noble? Let's use him.
Yes, but so we need to.
Please get there.
On a completed campus.
Yeah, we have a campus in Pasargade.
Okay, just one campus and that's it. Okay,
yeah.
That sounds easy peasy. Towards recruiting and future great people. Alright. Yes, of course.
We boosted rocketry. Great.
That's good because that's actually kind of an investment.
We have city at ranged attack. Where? Oh, the barbarians.
Hello, barbarian. Boom.
Okay, whatever.
We have to.
I think they have 2 attacks or something. I don't know. Almost. Okay, whatever.
All right.
They will die. Okay.
Oh yeah, you wanted to get that particular little Deuterino from over here.
No, from over there.
Sorry, from over here.
Yeah, I think so. This city is quite loyal, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine actually. And actually, this has a lot of rankings. So what do you want to do? You want to move it up here, or you want?
Are we going first for? We need to decide on a tactic now.
We said we were going to first go for Fortaleza.
Okay, so we're going Fortaleza, then Rio.
After Rio. All right. Yeah, let's.
Okay, I'm going to read the point from the chat.
Okay, do that.
You could make the point that communism in SIV isn't really communism, but Marxist-Leninism, because of the policies it unlocks: 5-year plan, defense of the motherland, patriotic war. Also, I've heard the idea before that Russia before 1917 wasn't really capitalist. If that's true, then the lack of connection between the capitalism and communism civics makes sense.
It is very true that
the latter part, especially,
where communism, quote unquote, was in fact first implemented
in a non-capitalist
society. So it's sort of like defeated the point that Marx was trying to make.
Yeah, that's true.
But many lesser ideologues after that have sort of. I honestly don't even know how they're going to spin doctor that right again.
Yeah.
And of course, it's very true that it is Leninism that is sort of the flavor that is
presented here.
Is presented here.
Yeah. No, that's
which
really
is interesting. We can have a small look at that as well, of course. So what we're pointing to is, in fact, we have
5-year plan,
collectivization, patriotic war, and defense of the motherland. So these are all things that are actually
particularly Soviet. And if you want to make the argument even more, it's more Leninistic, Stalinistic rather than Marxist.
Yes, for sure. Well, exactly. I mean, the 5-year plan is, I think, definitely not Leninist because they didn't need it yet.
No.
Collectivization is, of course, I think, first 5-year plan was not under Lenin, right? Or
the 5-year plan, it was implemented between 1928 and 1932 under the rule of Joseph Stalin.
Exactly.
So, as I said, it's more of a Stalinistic view of Soviet Union, which of course moves further away from the Marxist ideal.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it also in totalitarianism it has fascism, because this is the flavor of totalitarianism that we experienced.
Yeah. But it's a good point that if you already call it class struggle, why not simply call it? Well, I think probably the problem is there.
You don't want to call it Soviet
after certain names or after certain historical people. Of course.
Although fascism, in particular, talks about something very specific. If we're talking historically, right? Fascism is an Italian thing. Then in Germany we have Nazism.
Exactly, it's something else.
Yeah, it's something else.
I mean, we often say that the German regime was a fascist regime.
It was a fascist regime, but
in fact it was a national socialist regime.
Yeah.
They would be
Nazis.
Classed. Yeah, exactly. They were Nazis. They were Nazis.
That's the definition of Nazis.
But yeah, I mean, if there ever was a definition of Nazis, then it would probably be Germany.
The actual Nazi Germany.
The actual Nazi Germany.
But we will talk more about these three stuff because also we have to talk about democracy there
and everything. Democracy and the universe and everything. All right.
So who else are we getting? Are we getting from Bergen?
No, this dude's gonna hang out here. I feel because I
Then I think we need one more unit.
Yeah, we're gonna buy ourselves one more unit in
soon. Yeah, in 110.
Yeah.
Okay. Go full leftcom and call it state capitalism. That would actually connect it to capitalism.
Yes, yes, state capitalism. Yeah, very good. Alright. Go on. I genuinely have the feeling that the world is getting ready for war.
Yeah, sort of.
I mean, I'm talking about not the world in general, but our world.
This world.
Yes. Also our world, but that's another very horrible, traumatic thing that we're not going to be talking
Chemistry is a dirty part of physics, Peter.
If we ever didn't have any background to talk about anything, maybe
it's probably chemistry.
Maybe it's
chemistry. In high school, I was the worst at chemistry.
I was really good at boiling water.
Yeah, okay. I'm cooking pasta. Does that count? It's chemistry.
It's chemistry.
I'm mixing ingredients. That's my connection to chemistry.
Yes, it is. I mean, we have great chemistry, so
We have great
that is probably the most we know about chemistry.
Okay, what did we get?
A research lab, because of course that's what researchers do. They throw the nucleus files together.
Such a stereotypical view of this.
Yes. That said, probably if there is ever a prototypical thing that people do in a research lab, it is
it's
putting
mixing
things
stuff.
together.
Fair.
And then for some reason, I guess you of course need advanced chemistry to have an AT crew, but I don't. Why is this not on the rocketry or something?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know. It should have been on the rocketry.
Oh wait! What if we
stick it in
a tube
and shoot it to other people? Let's see what happens. Anyway.
All right. Well, okay. Anyway, that's about as deep as we'll get with chemistry.
So
let's leave it there.
Let's leave it there.
Look at this opening and widening up technology tree.
Oh, electricity we still haven't done. What?
No, man, because who needs electricity when you've got chemistry?
Yeah. Okay. Now electricity, go.
Yes, I think we should.
We need to, because we need computers. Otherwise, we can't play this game.
That is true. What?
So meta.
Oh my god, computers will give us access to a drone. I didn't need. This is a new unit that is in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I think so.
And this is a DLC unit, I feel.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's go.
Let's
go. Let's do this.
Yes, let's do this. Alright.
Another great person. And it's, Edgar Allan Poe. Very good.
Very welcome you are, sir. We actually have a couple of spots where we can probably stick your writing.
Oh, yes.
I will tell you where to stick your writing, Edgar Allan Poe.
Telltale Heart and the Raven. That's great.
Telltale.
Let's do it. Go, recruit him.
That's what they said at Telltale too, and then things went wrong with Telltale. Well, I hope they all.
There, he's also just
standing there. This dude probably needs to hang out here. Because
let's put his painting.
Actually,
must occupy district or wander with a fish.
So we've.
We've adjusted it because we were putting all these works there.
Then I guess we just. Anyway, this dude we just ship off over somewhere else.
Yeah.
For example, here.
Or there.
Or in Sparta. Or cultural capital near the bottom of the world. Let's get into Sparta.
Yeah, okay. And then this other dude.
Talking about Sparta, have you been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
I have. I have been playing
a lot.
Not a lot. I think I'm. So spoiler alert. Tiny. I finished Megaris. I did quite a few side quests around in the sea. And now I'm in the next region trying to figure out stuff. I have to say, it's a bit boring.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
I mean, I am doing stuff all the time. There is no downtime. I'm literally just doing stuff, but I'm not exactly sure why I'm doing all this stuff. Like,
why?
I don't care, basically. It has given me zero reasons to care this game.
Exactly. I have the same. We were talking about this in the Slack. Yes. Yeah. That really it is this game in the moment. It's enjoyable. It's not super deep. The combat isn't super good. Yeah, there we go. And but then if you sort of look back at what have I actually done, it's like a tiny amount of the map unlocked.
Yeah.
And in terms of actual experiences, it's mostly. I mean, I probably have the most fun in this game with sort of assassinating whole forts and things like that.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's the fun. It's sort of tactical, strategic.
The actual assassin part.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, there are a couple of big moments that are within these first, 10, 15 hours. How much is this?
Yeah.
That they are supposed to be extremely big, and they don't really feel big. So you learn a couple of crucial things about your character, and I was like, that's an anticlimactic moment.
Yes, it's like,
I learned this. I should have been shocked, but for some reason I'm not. What is up?
What is up? And I think
and there are these war scenarios that you get to participate in one or the other.
And then when you've completed it doesn't matter what faction you complete it for.
No, because
except for the fact that if you do it for the harder one, the attacking one, then you get a better reward.
But you can still attack both sides. Nobody will attack you on side, so it's the same. And you're just getting to get in an arena where you can just hack and slash 20 dudes, and that's it.
And that is it. It is just. I feel it's kind of depressing in a way because I had a lot of fun with Odyssey.
Oh.
And I also cared more about the
Origins.
sorry, with I have with oranges indeed.
With orange, yeah.
Comparing oddities to oranges.
Oddity to oranges.
But I had a lot of fun there because no offense, because I felt also more interested in that world as well.
Oh, I get it. And also that's another thing. Like oranges had this. Like, it made you care a bit more about the setting around you.
Yeah.
And
because you were this protector of the people that you were sort of running around with. Plus you were coming from this village and you had this really very personal vendetta.
Yeah.
And now it feels like my character is just like, oh yeah, I'm just like a mercenary, a Misthios.
A Misthios.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Just running around.
So what?
And so what?
And so what? It happens to have that I have a personal connection with some actors in the war.
Yeah.
But maybe I can choose to ignore it completely. So I'm just a mercenary in the war.
Yeah.
And that's it. I have no background.
I have no. Yeah, exactly. I come from this island where I was just running small time jobs. It's like this coming of age story for a mercenary, and that's about it. It's like, oh yeah, now I do this. And also, it's not really clear why. At some point, of course, you do get into the whole. You know, you get up to Delphi and stuff happens.
Yeah. Okay. And these are kind of nice, like.
But also,
if you're
completely ignorable, because if you don't want to do that part of the game,
you can also not.
It's like, well,
and if you're an archaeology or history buff, you're like, oh, maybe I'll do that because it sounds cool that I go to Delphi and do that, and then maybe you cringe a little bit, or maybe not.
Delphi was a good location.
I feel all the locations are quite well designed, but the game makes them so uninteresting from from a narrative point of view that it doesn't matter because every time I go to these high places and look around, I'm like. Boom, blown away by how beautiful this game looks.
It is very pretty.
Yes, but then I don't care anymore about it, and that's really I feel it's a bit sad because it had the opportunity. You can move him still, huh?
Yeah, I can, but I wanted to just quickly.
Okay, so what are we doing? Nuclear program. I like how nuclear program is connected to ideology, not to capitalism, and not connected to suffrage or class struggle or communism.
It's weird.
If anything, this could have been further ahead of all of this, because first you get all three of these, and then you get nuclear.
Particularly,
nuclear
these have to be unlocked in the world. These have to be unlocked in the world before this.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
And it's a dead end, which is a nice metaphor. But also, why isn't it connected to Cold War?
Why not? It would have been, from a historical perspective, from a conceptual perspective, which is of course not necessarily the same as a historical perspective. But here, of course, game concepts get blended with historical concepts, very much so. So here,
but also from a gameplay perspective, I think it would make sense. How
exactly
do you enter a Cold War without the nuclear program?
Without this sort of standoffish mega weapons.
Yeah. Because before that, there was never a time that this was available as a situation historically. So,
in a way, interestingly, it used to be the case in the Middle Ages that all the countries in the world were in some form of Cold War with each other. Because, in fact, they were all de facto at war from a state philosophy point of view, unless they'd signed a peace treaty.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, it's different still. But I mean, you could say that the whole world was a Cold War. They were simply not attacking each other, but they were actually at war with each other.
But then you don't have the end result of everybody dying, which is the consequence of the Cold War. Yeah. Basically, we're having a standoff because if we actually fight, then everybody will die.
Yeah, true. Anyway, let's...
we're gonna boost it because I think we are gonna build a research lab.
Oh, that's true, actually.
So let's do the other. Let's do class struggle. Let's see, what are we gonna be doing as well?
Well, I feel the type of civilization that we are, of course, we're more or less this.
But we're probably gonna go for class struggle.
Yeah.
It gives us a lot of good options, both militarily and
we have not built the sewers, and we will
no
not.
sewers. That's very interesting. That we have been having cities for so long, and sewers, one of the fundamental aspects of urbanization. Nobody cares. Nobody but an eye. We have mega cities. Doesn't matter. No sewers.
No. Now, give me some more of those pearls and that coffee.
It's basically all of our cities are basically like 17th century Paris.
Yes. All right. So let's draw.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We will also get to talk about Gregor for a bit. That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, he's an anarchist, but he talks about class draw. All right. Anyway, Bergen.
Hey, the aerodrome.
Let's build a hangar while we're at it, or
yeah, let's. It will take forever.
Yeah, it will take forever. Sure.
Doesn't matter.
So we get some. It will kind of rock if we just get ourselves like some airplanes, right?
Yeah.
That's just for shits and giggles.
So we need to.
It's not even that expensive. We can do it.
Do you think the biplane will help us win the war?
No, but it's cool.
But we need something to win a war now.
Oh man, but it's cool.
Okay, buy the biplane. But it does have attack, right?
Yeah, man. It's a melee strength of 60.
And I don't think we have any anti-aircraft.
No, exactly. So it will not get hit.
Okay.
So and it will, so it will help us a little bit, I would say.
A little bit. Okay, let's do this.
But
I just
want
killing these cannons. Okay. All right.
I just want it.
All right. We also need to buy ourselves a builder somewhere where we can start putting down oil refinery.
That's actually a good
Maybe
point.
on the south. There we have.
Well, actually, here further here.
Where
We have no refineries here, Mike.
No, but we had oil there, right?
Yes, but
we
here's
have oil there
in Bergen as well.
and somewhere else close by, I feel.
Not here. In the other.
No, further south, I think.
Further south. That's the North Pole.
Like there. There.
Yes,
see?
you're right. Okay. So let's.
So let's get one from Bergen.
Yeah, and.
Builder, that's fine.
Not a builder. Yes, a builder. Sorry, a builder.
Okay.
Oh, we could actually. We should invest in some traders because we're missing opportunities here. Capitalist opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Titian, you go over there. Humanity realized its stream of flight for the first time as the biplane of Persia took to the skies. It hasn't really taken to the skies.
Why?
But
By the way, concept artists
make a biplane.
make a biplane.
Basically, just draw a flipping biplane.
Yes. But it
Plus
does give us
five.
+5 air score.
I think we're almost.
Yeah, we're in the clear already.
We're in the clear and we're going for.
We're going for another gold. We're going for gold again.
Yeah.
World's first flight. Alright, cool.
We have so much time.
Edgar Allan Poe. Hello, Edgar. I guess
there,
you
Edgar.
also. No, Edgar doesn't want to go there because.
Yeah, he can. He has 4 movement.
But this one is full.
Is it?
Oh no, Sparta.
No,
Sorry,
Sparta.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking here.
Villains,
The Telltale Heart. Villains, I see.
dissemble no more.
Dissemble no more. I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here. It's the beating of his hideous heart.
Oh yes, it's a good.
It's great.
A good little.
It's great.
It's great.
Okay. It's actually great work, so that's why we placed it in a museum.
Yes.
It's very weird that you're placing like literature works in museums. Just make something else. I don't know.
It's not museums, huh? It's amphitheaters.
It's amphitheaters, but still.
From a classical age point of view, that's sort of
Just
the
make
idea.
them libraries.
Yes, but that would be
I get it, but
that would be weird because libraries already have this function for science.
yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what they were thinking. Probably if you have to design this game and put all these moving parts together, it's like what? No.
Yeah. I mean, we're busting them.
We cannot have like
15 different buildings.
we can't. Done now. Cut it out.
Yeah.
I don't care about history. Just 30 seconds of Wikipedia, that's enough.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Assassin's Creed.
wait.
Ironclad is here, boom. Oh,
Okay.
we could actually sort of join them up together. But
Again, he can make another one. There, Salome with the head
this,
of John.
yeah, man.
Baptist grave.
Salome. I think.
Yeah.
It's such a freaking creepy.
It is a bit creepy.
But I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Great work.
Beautiful lady as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we need to. Can you open up the museum?
Oh, you want to do some theming again?
Yeah, let's see if we can actually do some theming. Because I feel like this is theming 2 out of 3.
What is?
The art museum in Pharsalos is theming 2 out of 3. So we need basically one more drawing from somebody.
Yes, which we don't have.
Which we don't have.
So this will still be.
Yeah, Eureka. Synthetic materials, Eureka. Okay, great.
Nice.
Awesome.
We did
How
some-
many tourists do we have?
I don't know. I always find it hard to find the tourist button.
If you check on the, I think on the Great Works, there's.
Are you done?
I think on the top right, yeah. 100. Oh, they provide 123 tourists.